Hello there my friends on the internet. In this video we are going to create an API for the uh, pandemic Covid-19. So we all know what's an API. If you don't know, don't worry, I'll tell you in the next video. So first today a new thing which on our channel, I'm gonna create this API under 15 minutes. You'll see the timestamp over there right in the top corner. So under 15 minutes I'll try to make a COVID API. It will not be a full-fledged and very secure API. It will just be an API which will give us data. We can't post in. If you want this all features in our API, just comment it down. I might make it in the next video. So sorry, the next video would be about what is API, and the next video will be about improvising this. So now if you want to code along with me, just go to my GitHub. You will find this folder as COVID API. I've created in tutorials for YT folder as I always do. So this data.json folder is containing all the data about COVID-19, which state, confirmed, recovered, deaths and all. So now we first need to import into MongoDB, and I am very excited today because we are going to look at so many technologies. We are going to look at nodeJs, Expressjs, MongoDB, and in the next video, in the next video, we are going to integrate it. So first let us go to terminal. I'll write here MongoDB. It won't work because it has some security issues. So sudo MongoDB. So it will ask me to put a password. I just write it. So it will start. It will tell me waiting for connections. Oops. Waiting for connection port 27017. So what I'll do is open MongoDB Compass and create a new DB here. So I'll just click on this plus icon. I'll name it as COVID. Small letter COVID API and create database. Oops. Okay. Collection name, I don't want to create any collection here. Let us create it as JSON. No, let us create it as state data, and let us create it. So it will take a 2-minute time. Then I get to see COVID API state data. I'll now add data to this, import a file in some minutes. So let me import data.json. I have imported it. I don't want there to be state code, state nodes, delta deaths, delta recovered, delta confirmed, state code, migrated, and last time updated. So I just need there to be 4 columns: confirmed, recovered, deaths, and active. So I'll import it. I'll press on done. So and I'll view it in a table form. So we can see all of our data right here. So now this exciting time starts. So in 3, so in some counts our challenge is gonna start. So 3, 2, 1, let's start it. So first I'll go here, choose a new terminal. I'll go, okay, I'm already there. So now I'll write here npm init, and you can write here -y to tell everything is yes, but I don't want to do it because I am unique. So it will ask me for package name. Just press enter 10,000 times. Okay, so all right, so we get our package.json. So now we want to install nodejs. Node.js is pre-installed, Expressjs, and Mongoose. Mongoose is a coordinator with what do we say, MongoDB. So no npm I mongoose. It will install it. Now I'll write npm I express. Okay, alright, so I think I'm gonna extend the time, so I'll create a index.js. I'm working as fast as I could, but I need to explain it to you at the same time, so I might go slow. So I'll write here. First, let me load mongoose. So const mongoose equal to require mongoose. Now to use anything here, we have to first create a JSON file, a package.json file, which we saw how to create it, like npm init -- yes. Then we load it into our project as const mongoose. If you want to load mongoose, so we import it by using this require keyword. Then now what I'll do is I'll connect mongoose. So connect mongoose to our database. So mongoose dot connect, and I'll write here mongodb / localhost / and what's our its name as COVID API. So COVID API. Then we write a dot then, and we run an arrow function here and write a console dot log console.log connected an exclamation. So dot catch, so it will catch something like a mouse running behind a a cat running behind the mouse. So catch, it will catch an exemption or exception. Now then we have to console.log not connect. So connect, all shift F. If I'll do this, just this, then it will show us some depreciation warning. So I'll just put a comma here and a curly brace and write there use new URL parser, and we would write it true. It's just like an object. So and then we write use unified topology. What is it? Unified topology colon true. Now it will just pass our URL into a shortcode. That means it won't print any warnings sent by this connected. It will still show us connected. Okay, no problem. So now I think we will be able to connect. So let us run our program just to check. So to run our program, I'll write here node index.js. So connected, that means it is connected. So now let us create a schema. So for connecting to MongoDB and taking data from it, we need to first create a schema. So I'll write here const schema. You might be noticing I have kept a capital letter at the top. So this defines that it is returning a class. A schema is returning a class, so we have to keep the variable as capital letter first one. So const schema equals mongoose dot model. What's our name? It is state data. So state data, and I add a new mongoose dot model. A new mongoose dot schema, and we pass. It's a function. We pass an object here, and we write here we write all the things which we want. So we need a state here. So Control C, just press it and write a string, because state is always a string. string string. So now we have created a schema also. We are almost done. So now we need to load express. So const express equals require express. So now you might be thinking, what is express? Express is a module in nodeJs which helps us creating stunning APIs, very fast, secure APIs. So we need to make it secure. I'm not making it in this video, I make it in some other video, the same API. So the const express equal require express, we are importing it using this require statement, and then we'll write here const app equals express. Now what will happen is it will listen everything. Instead of doing express again and again, it will just listen it on app. So const app. So now what we will do is get our app. So app dot get. So now this will get a URL. So as we know, API data is usually fetched in the browser itself, as we write here a URL, then a slash, then our API key, then slash, then our all the parameters. So in this video I'm going to show you all the parameters. So app.get, after writing this you will get the API. So slash API slash cases slash all cases, comma, then we put a then we put a response and a request. So rec stands for request, and rest stands for response. So we have run an arrow function here. I'll add a semicolon. Now I'll write here const found equals await. So as this, if we ever call this variable, it returns as a promise. So we need to await it. So const found equals await schema dot find. Now it will find all. As we are using await, we have to make the function async. That means asynchronous. So async. So we have made our function asynchronous. So if you are not familiar with asynchronous JavaScript, don't worry, I'll tell you that in some other video on my channel itself. It will be uploaded on our channel free of course. So now we'll just send it. So rest dot send. Now it will just send the found. So found found command s. Now I think it should work. So now I'll run it using nodemon. So if you want to also install nodemon, just write here npm I -g nodemon. Now if you are on a Mac laptop like me, you have to write sudo behind it. Sudo doesn't work on Windows, it just works on Linux and Mac. It's just for security purpose. So if you have a Windows laptop, just don't use it. So sudo npm I -g. This -d means global variable. It will be available all over your laptop's terminal. So now it will ask you for a password. Just write it. It will install it. I already have it. Yeah, it is installed. Now I'll run. We can run this. The benefit of using nodemon is you don't again and again have to write there node index.js to run it. As we save the file, it runs it again itself. So nodemon index.js. So it is being connected. Now I'll go to the browser like Chrome and write here local. Oops, I didn't listen only. So I have to first listen. If I don't listen, then there will be no server. This won't work. So app dot listen 3000. No, first I'll make a const here as port. So const port equal to process dot env dot port, or it would be 3000. This just means that the environment variable, it will find the environment variable port. If it doesn't exist, it will use the 3000 port. So we'll use a port, and as it listens, it will just print here console dot log listening on port. So I'll provide a backtick here instead of this because I want to print a variable here. So I'll print backtick, and I'll write here dollar and our port. So port. Now it will work on, right? I'll add a semicolon here. Command S. See, listening on port 3000. So now I'll go to localhost colon 3000 slash. So it is telling cannot get. Yeah, so slash API slash all cases. So all cases. We just get an array. Why? I made a new database here as COVID, and it is having COVID-19. So I'll, instead of COVID API, I'll connect to COVID itself. It has the same data, as you can see. See, all the data is same. So COVID, and here instead of state data, I'll put it COVID-19. Just for confirmation, I'll just copy it, paste it back. Command S. Let me see now. Are we able to get it? Yeah, we got it. So I don't know. There was some technical issue with this COVID API. It wasted many minutes of my. So what's the time now? I think the time is finished. Now we are having done with our API, but just are getting this. So now we're gonna find one, not all, just one. So I'll write here app dot get slash API slash all cases slash colon name. So this is a parameter which has been took by Expressjs using the URL. So now again an async function because we are finding it from DB, an async rec and res, and just I'll write here const, again a const data would be equal to await, because it await db dot find. I'm putting here await because it is returning as a promise dot find its state. So state should be state colon, so it is an object, so I have to put it in curly braces. So state would be equal to, again a curly brace, and I'll write here $eq. That means it should be equal to rec dot params dot name, and just res dot send this. So res dot send data. Now let us see, is it working? So slash API slash all cases slash name. So slash API slash all cases slash, I'll find Telangana. So Telangana. Whoops, I think the name is wrong. So let me see. Let me find off Maharashtra. Command C, command V. Am I able to get it? Yeah. No, I'm not able to get it. What's the problem now? Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll just control exit, so it will be cut, and I'll get a const state would be equal to this rec.params dot name. Now this would be equal to state. I'll just save it. Now let me refresh it. I'm still not able to get it. What's the problem now? Yeah, so I found the problem. the state capital should be capital S. Now I 100% get it. So see, yeah, we got it. So we successfully created our API in around 25 to 20 minutes. So thank you for watching this video. So first let me see our API itself. So I have not used Postman here because we are not giving any post or put requests. We are just giving a get requests. That's all. That's also we are doing so late. So I need to improvise my speed. I'll write here Telangana. So we get to see Telangana. I'll write here total. So total. So India has 144528896 total cases. It's more than so much. So I recommend you not to go outside of your home. No one want, if you want to spread more coronavirus, then you can obviously go. If you don't want to spread it, just sit at your home in a corner and start coding. So like me, I learned everything in lockdown. So just do the same. You can do in Maharashtra. It is very much. See, we have Maharashtra here, 37,000. This data is 3 days old. So please forgive me. We have an object id underscore id. That means an object id. It's an object id. I'll explain you all of this while improvising this. I'll improvise it. That would be a long video, about 50 minutes, and we'll just continue. So thank you for watching, friends. Please like my video and share my video and subscribe to my channel.